Hey there, welcome to this live presentation of some of my favorite things with Norwex and some of my standards that I cannot live without. I know for me, I love the demo part of things because that's what sold me on Norwex. It's just crazy good. I'm Deb Pouliot, in case you haven't figured that one out by now. I'm an independent Norwex consultant. Been doing this about 12 years. I've been able to retire early. I was an art teacher, middle school art teacher for 28 years. Loved it and was doing this kind of as a side gig, but this became bigger. And I've loved the flexibility of it and the income and being able to, the flexibility is really my huge part. So I absolutely love doing this and I love sharing this with you. Thank you for taking the time to even watch this. And if you're watching on the replay, totally fine. That's why I do these pop-ups, because I feel I love the flexibility of them, right? And if I were on your side of the camera, I'd be watching or looking at the text that I've sent you the last couple of days. I'd be watching them at my convenience. Realistically, you could just check in once a day, go through them all, and see the information. Day one was heavy informational, basic, foundational information about Norwex and understanding why toxins, detoxing our lives, what we can control, is so important. I know, like I said, I've been doing this 12 years, so I'm older. And I honestly, when I signed up for Norwex, I was just in it for the discount and I was in it for the free mop and the free everything. I didn't really, and the other thing too that sold me, besides the demos, which I'm going to show you that just blew my mind, was that it was so efficient and it actually saved me money because these things last forever. And most of them do. Most of them are like yearly, really crazy longevity on them. So I noticed right away, for example, in my grocery budget, I was buying paper towels by the case. Now I buy maybe 1 or 2 rolls a year. Sounds crazy, but it's true. My husband's really good on board with it too. It's very easy to convert your family over to this. I can show you how to do that. But it's just a great lifestyle. But as I've learned more and more, and I'm trying to educate more and more about toxins, I just never realized how toxic our environment is. I mean, you know, we all try to eat a little better and we try to go, oh, well, that's bad for you. Or, oh, I noticed that choked me up in my lungs a little bit, right? But when you really understand the cocktail, the little bit here and a little bit there actually makes a cocktail in our systems that is so debilitating. And we may just pass off a headache here and a brain fog there and whatever, or stuffy nose in the morning, or, you know, little things, but it actually can be quite debilitating. And I know for some of my customers, it is huge when they make this transfer over. I even have doctors that are starting to recommend for cancer patients that they make the switch over to a less toxic environment, remove those chemicals from your cleaning, remove what you're putting on your body. And so that's what I feel, that's become my passion, is teaching you about removing toxins from your home. There's a lot of stuff we can't control, right? We can't necessarily control the carpeting, for example. I mean, we can to a degree. I just bought some recycled, safe emissions carpeting. But, you know, it's a process, right? You got to read a lot and learn a lot and all that stuff. But there's some things you can control. You can control what you clean with. You can control what you put on your body. And just, I like to also say, just because it's on a store shelf at Walmart, at Target, wherever you shop, doesn't make it safe. There's a lot of greenwashing out there with every product, from cleaning to personal care. And it's almost like you have to have a science degree to a point. But Norwex is very passionate about removing toxins in our environment, personal care and cleaning, head to toe, whatever, everywhere. So I hope that was helpful for you on day one. I know it's a lot of information, but it was meant, obviously, to be helpful because I didn't know either. And then day two was all about the Safe Haven 5, which, if you're new to Norwex, this is your easy button. I am really passionate about this particular kit, this bundle. Number one, it saves you money. Anytime Norwex has a collection, a bundle. It saves you money instead of buying things a la carte, individually. But the Safe Haven 5, it is your easy button to start with. I even buy this like it's a great wedding gift, right? It's wonderful. Anyway, but the Safe Haven 5 is our top 5 products that replace almost everything underneath the kitchen sink and your laundry. Okay, so the Safe Haven 5, as you saw yesterday, was EnviroCloth, number 1. Number 2, window cloth. These two are best buddies. They work together. The dusting mitt, okay? The cleaning paste for those extra scrubby jobs. And then your choice of laundry detergent. Now, I just grabbed the powder, the Ultra Power Plus, because it's my favorite. And it's the most economical. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it later. But you choose. You can have the powder, or if you like liquid, we have a liquid. And we also have the new Eco Wash strips, which I do love those too. But I use them for certain things, and I'll explain that later too. But those are the 5 main products that will cover almost everything underneath your kitchen sink. I don't know if you were like me, but I used to have a cleaner for certain things. I had stainless steel cleaner, I had stovetop cleaner, I had floor cleaner, I had bathroom cleaner. You know what I mean? Like all the things. Doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Now what I pay attention to is I use mostly the Safe Haven 5. Actually, the Safe Haven 5 Plus. I explain that later too. But I use mostly that in my home. And then I use specialized enzymes for certain situations. Example, the other day, it's the end of the summer, so my shoes were getting a little stinky from wearing them without socks or whatever. And I had another customer recently said, "Oh, I was helping my daughter with her soccer shin guards and they were horrible." And I gave her some Sportzyme. Sportzyme is a specific enzyme that eats those specific odors that are organic from your body, like urine, vomit, sweat. Disgusting. I spray it in my shoes. My shoes are, that stuff sells like hotcakes in Canada because of the hockey equipment. Another enzyme, I'm just giving you a couple examples. When you saw this on my favorites day, which was today, I did a whole thing on mattress cleaner. If you didn't see that, check it out. It was my favorite number 2, I think I put on the post, on the text. But mattress cleaner, a bottle of this will last me 2 years. And it's so good. And my customers that have allergies or asthma, they'll use this once a month because it's that important for their respiratory system. For me personally, I don't have severe things. I do this quarterly. It's so easy to use. You just spray your bedding, you strip your bed, spray your bedding, let it air dry, and put your bedding back. There's no vacuuming, there's no cleaning, and poof, I sleep better. I don't get stuffy in the morning. I have slight sensitivities to the dust mite poop, feces. It's gross. It's a protein that's in the feces that irritates our sinuses and makes us either snore or sometimes stuffy in the morning, sneezy. This is your friend. I recently had a customer today. She has a puppy that was piddling and threw up on her carpeted stairs. And she's like, "What should I use?" I said, "Do you have your mattress cleaner?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Spray it with that." And great success. It's awesome. It's an enzyme. It's specific to eat certain things. This is specific for dust mite, protein species, shells, organic matter. You get the idea. On any textile or floor. I even have a customer that has a lot of boys, their toilet. I'll just say that. She sprays it around her toilet for that kind of odor. So it's, they're enzymes for specific needs. You get my drift. But anyway, for the most part, Safe Haven 5, my friend. That's what I totally go to. So let's get into some demos really quick. First off, I'm going to use the EnviroCloth. Now, the EnviroCloth, this is an old one. This one, I specifically pulled this one because it's 12 years old. It's disgusting. It's old. It's got holes in it. It even has some stains on it. It's nasty, but it's clean. And I'm going to demonstrate with it to show you if you take care of your cloths, and I'll explain how to do that. It's not hard. If you take care of your cloths, these things will last you for years to come. They have a 2-year warranty. I have some customers that what they'll do is on the tag when they get their new EnviroCloth, they'll write the date so they know that, oh, my cloth is 2 years old. Maybe I'll have that do a specific kind of job, you know, something nasty or whatever. But and I do offer a thing where if your cloth is 2 years old and you bought it with me, I will give you a coupon towards your next new EnviroCloth. So, and also Norwex has a recycling program for microfiber. And so if ever you want to recycle, I mean, I could literally recycle this one, but it's still working, so I'm using it. But if your cloth, you want to recycle it, just get it to me. I'll give you a coupon for your next new one. So anyway, the EnviroCloth works. It's our flagship product that started us almost 30 years ago in Norway. It's different than your average microfiber. You know, you can get microfiber anywhere, right? Any store, QVC, whatever, but it's not the same. Our microfiber has been studied actually by the EPA, and it's just so dense and so fine that it is able to pick up 99.9% of bacteria off the surface alone with just water. No chemicals needed, no cleaners needed. I literally clean my house with just water. The density on these cloths, the way microfiber is made, it starts as a liquid, okay? And then it's spun into these threads. While it's in the liquid form, they put in silver. And silver is a naturally antibacterial agent, okay? So the backlock silver, that's our trademark name, is backlock. You'll see it on the corner tab of your cloth. It'll say backlock. When it says backlock, that means there's silver in it. And what the silver does is when you mechanically pick up all the junk off your surface, bacteria, germs, yuck stuff, then the silver starts to go to work and killing the bacteria within the cloth. I want to be specific on this point because this is a science thing, but it's really important to understand and not misunderstand how these cloths really work. These cloths work mechanically. They are not chemically killing anything. We're trying to get away from chemically killing things, right? That's what our culture is used to get a spray to kill something, right? But this is mechanically removing things off the surface. Once it's in the cloth, then the silver goes to work killing the bacteria and germs and whatever else you picked up off your surfaces, okay? It's a different mindset. I know it's different, right? But once you get a hold of it, it's so freeing and so fun, and it makes your cleaning so fast, okay? So the density of these cloths, the microfiber is spun, and the little fibers, which are microfibers, are 1/200th of a human hair. Now, the average microfiber, if you bought any microfiber, regular old microfiber, the microfiber is 1/6 of a human hair. So I always say, would you rather have 6 hands helping you clean or 200 hands helping you clean, right? The other thing that's unique about those little tiny spokes is that they're shaped like a star. So there's a lot of surface area for them to pick up things. And that's why, because of the fineness and the density of the microfiber, it's able to pick up all those things off the surface. All right. And then, like I said, the awesome sauce that's in here is the backlock. So once you've got the junk on here that you picked off the surface, then the backlock goes to work killing the bacteria. There's a whole science thing behind it where when silver gets wet, any silver, could be a coin or a fork, but when any silver gets wet and the air's out there, the silver is automatically seeking bacteria has an ion in it that it wants. And so it's seeking for that. It breaks through the bacteria's cell membrane to grab that ion. And then now the cell membrane's damaged on the bacteria. So the bacteria can't colonize. It can't replicate. It can't make your cloth stinky, your bath towels stinky, your towels, your bed sheets, all those things that get stinky from bacterial growth are now in here, and the silver's going after it, making it, destroying it. So I hope that sort of explains it. I'm not a science teacher. I'm an art teacher. I'm seeing it in my head visually, but you know, science wise, I'm trying to explain it to you, but it's just really cool stuff. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Let's get to some demos. So this one I actually posted. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it, but I thought you might like to see it live. I'll do it as fast as I can. And that is involving these guys, right? You guys saw the facts on these pop-up wipes, how dangerous they are. I used them in my classroom all the time, right? And I literally would just go table to table to table. And the only time I would throw one of these away is like if I did a couple tables and it started to look gray, then I throw it away and get a new one. Totally worthless. Waste of time, waste of money, all that stuff. If you read the directions on the back, and it varies slightly from brand to brand, but it's basically the surface has to be wet for 4 to 10 minutes. You're supposed to take as many pop-up wipes as possible to keep that surface wet. That's expensive, and I don't have the time for that. You're supposed to let it air dry. When it air dries, you now have dead germs. If you follow those directions, you now have dead germs and pesticide that's on your surface, right? Whether it's a high chair or a school desk or your counters or whatever. Then you're supposed to wash that surface with potable water. I never did any of this stuff. And I think most people don't. Most people don't read the directions on this. And if you really want to kill whatever it's going to kill, because this is a chemical kill, you have to follow directions. So, and here's the other thing, guys. Even if you follow directions to a T, like I'm a rule follower pretty much, but if you're following the directions, it only kills certain things. It doesn't kill everything. And that's another thing to read on your containers. But I'm just going to do this quick little demo here, and I may have to turn off my lights for you to see. It looks like I will. I'm going to just run and turn my light off really quick. Excuse me. All right. So I'm going to use glow germ powder. All right. Glow germ powder is the size of bacteria. I used to use this when I was teaching wellness with kids and teaching them how to wash their hands. So the powder is actually the size of the molecule of bacteria. And it is activated by a black light. I think you can see that, right? You can see that, okay? All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these pop-up wipes and use it like I would normally use it. And what I'm going to do is just kind of wipe this plate like that. I'll set that right there so you can see it. And now you can see, I think you can see it's lovely and it's all over that and it's all over the plate, right? Watch this. I'm going to take my EnviroCloth. Now this is damp, and I'm just going to take my finger just to kind of show you. I think I can do this two-handed. I'm not that talented. Let me go like this. I'll do an X. Can you see that? Isn't that crazy? Right? All right, watch this. I'm going to just set this guy aside. I had to put my light down. I'm going to take my EnviroCloth. Now, you always want to try to fold it. This is a janitorial thing, guys, custodial. You always want to fold it in quarters so you have 8 clean sides. And you want to have it flat, not scrunched like I used to do, because that creates air pockets. So I'm going to wipe that. This is the side. Look, you can see it's all over the cloth, but it's not on the plate. I'll hold this up so you can see a little better. Right? All nice and clean. Now, if I take this guy back, I take my wipe back, and I go here, look at that. It's smearing it all back on. See that? But I'm going to take my, you can see it has stuff on it, but watch. I'm just going to take this same side. It's not cross-contaminating. All clean. Now I'm going to take this cloth, watch. It has the junk all over it, right? And I'm going to take a children's toy right here. This is one of my grandkids. When they come over, they like playing this game. I'm going to go like this, oops, to wipe this, because I used to wipe my kids' toys. Okay, look. It's not on here. But if I take this guy and I clean this like I used to do with Legos or whatever, look, it's all over it. Can you see it? So I'm just saying, you know, when I used to wipe high chairs or kids' desks or whatever, not so good, right? All right, so that was kind of fun. I think that kind of hammers home the point about how dangerous, I'm just setting this aside, how dangerous stuff is. I'm going to put this plate away in the sink. All right, next up is to show you how to use your microfiber, your Norwex EnviroCloth when you're cleaning stainless steel. I have all stainless steel appliances, and I keep looking at my computer to make sure that, so I'm going to take a drink, guys. I have all stainless steel appliances. I used to have stainless steel cleaner, but that stuff really leaves a thick residue that you're not even aware of on your appliances that's difficult to get off. So what I have here, I used some of our Norwex body balm. This stuff is awesome. It's kind of like, it's shea butter and spearmint, and it smells so good. It's all organic, European organic, which, guys, is very different than US organic, just saying. But anyway, it's like a chapstick for your body. Really good. As we head into the winter, put some of this on your feet, put some socks on, you got your cracked heels are gone. It's awesome. But this stuff, I body balm. What I've done here, I don't know if you can see. I'm going to put my light back on so you can see better. Just give me a sec. Dun, dun, dun. And there we go. Okay. What I've done here is I've drawn with the body balm on my refrigerator. I drew a smiley face. I hope you can see that. And I'm going to fold this to another side. Just not that I'm worried it's going to transfer anything, but I just thought I'd show it to you. So I'm going to take my EnviroCloth and I'm going to go across it like that. And this is really greasy. I don't know if you can see that. My husband always puts his hand here when he's going into the freezer. He'll do this kind of thing, put his hand here and he leans down. I don't know why he has to lean, but he does. He's a leaner. So this is a window cloth. This is the window cloth that hosts get for hosting their party. Excuse me, I take that back. When there's a booking, if you book off your host, she gets this as a gift. Her first booking, she gets this, an EnviroCloth. Second booking, she gets the matching window cloth, which is really cool. Anyway, I'm going to take the EnviroCloth and look at that, how it cuts right through that. Sometimes I demonstrate this with olive oil. Sometimes I demonstrate this with butter, anything greasy. This is shea butter in the body balm. And then I'm going to just take the window cloth dry. So that was wet with the EnviroCloth. Window cloth dry to polish this. Look at that. All nice and clean. Awesome. So paper towels, Windex, all those things, you don't need them. You just need a wet or a damp EnviroCloth and a window cloth. Now, if you're cleaning your bathroom mirror and your bathroom mirror is just maybe just has little water droplets on it, you can use like a spray bottle of water, or you can, this is what I do. I put my hand into the spigot and I throw water on the mirror and I use my dry window cloth to polish the mirror. Easy peasy, right? Anything you want shiny, that's what the window cloth is for. What I want to caution you is the window cloth is for polishing only. It's not a cleaner, okay? The EnviroCloth is a cleaner. So if you've got dogs with their nose prints on windows and stuff, or kids licking, I had that, I white a liquor. Or if you've got chunks of toothpaste, right, on your bathroom mirror, use a damp EnviroCloth and clean that off and then just polish with a dry window cloth, all good. So this is your cleaner. These two guys, peanut butter and jelly, Bert and Ernie, however you want to call it, but they go together. They're the two first products in the Safe Haven 5. Okay. Third product in the Safe Haven 5 is the dust mitt. Now this dust mitt is part of the host rewards too. When your host gets a third booking, she gets the matching dust mitt and an optic scarf. Optic scarf is like it's for your, it has a little clippy here. You hang it on your purse, your backpack, or whatever. It's for cleaning your phone, your glasses, all that stuff. And it has backlock in it too. All of these have backlock in it, by the way. It's just so awesome. Anyway, so excuse me. I just wanted to show you the dust mitt. This is some cornstarch. Put it on a little. Can you see me? Oh, you can't. I need to tip this down just a tad. Yeah, sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, so this is cornstarch, just sprinkling a little bit. Hello. Yeah. Just to show you, for example. So like the dust mitt, if you can see here, it's very, very long fiber. Same microfiber, same fineness, density, removes bacteria, can be used wet or dry. I love it for my beach bag to take sand off my feet before I get in the car. Blinds, plants. On the dusting mitt yesterday, when I posted about dusting mitt, there's a whole bunch of other many uses that you can use the dusting mitt for besides dusting. It's amazing. But, oh, by the way, I want to mention this too. If you just have the one dusting mitt that comes in your Safe Haven 5, what you want to do is fold it in half. This is a tip. And shush it, okay? My fancy word. Shush it to create a static charge, because that's how the microfiber really picks up dust and bacteria and VOCs and all the scary stuff in your dust. If you have two, right? You can do like I do. I hate dusting. I really do. Ninja dusting, use two, right? It's great to go around those, plants and blinds and curios and all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to show you really quick. See how it holds onto stuff? And watch. It doesn't come off. When I do home shows, a lot of times I'll go around, gather up some dust on my dust mitt, and then I go over someone who's sitting on the couch or whatever, and I go like this, and they're like, but it doesn't come off because it's statically charged. How you clean this is that when you're ready to clean it, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can throw it in the wash if you wanted to. I wash my dust mitt maybe once a month because the backlock is doing its job too. But many times I'll take, this is called a rubber brush. This is actually for the mop, for cleaning the mop. But there's so many uses for this. And one of the uses I like to use it for is for the dust mitt. So you just go over the trash and you just scoot like this over the trash. And it also recharges the static in your dust mitt. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, you can use this on pets. Oh, it's so good for pet hair. I use it for cleaning my entry mats, my car, getting all the pebbles out. Love the rubber brush. All right, next. What else do I want to show you? Oh yeah, cleaning paste. Cleaning paste, this is your elbow grease in a jar. I know that's everybody says that, but it's so good. 3 main ingredients. It's marble flour, organic chalk soap, and coconut oil. Now, I've had this one about 4 years. 4 years. Look at it. It's still going strong. And it's hard. It's very concentrated. I think there's like over 4,000 wipes in here. It's crazy. So what I use the cleaning paste for is, I love it for my sinks, grout, sneakers, jewelry, my stovetop. I think my two main things I use it for is my stovetop and my sinks. Yes. And what else do I use it for? Gosh, on the cleaning paste post that I did yesterday, it has like, I've got seen like 85 uses, or no, 35 uses for the cleaning paste. But oh, here's a fun one. Defogging headlights. Who thinks of that, right? I know my mechanic does when I bring it in for inspection. Oh, Deb, you need to have your headlights are fogging up. We need to clean those. And they'll charge you a good price to clean them, but you can defog your own headlights. Anyway, what you do is I take my EnviroCloth, damp, and you just gather some up like that. Okay, it smells good too. It's kind of citrusy. And then this is an old bowl that I grabbed from, I think I got it at Goodwill or something like that. It's a silver bowl. And I keep using it as my demo, as you can see. But It's great for cleaning silver. So we're heading into Thanksgiving, and if any of you are cleaning your silver, this is a non-toxic way of doing that. Look at that, right? It's awesome. I use it for silver jewelry. Look at that, great. It's so easy. I love it for cleaning my shoes, my sneakers, right? If I'm cleaning my stove or my sink, I will use what's called a spear sponge because I want something a little scrubbier. This is scrubby, but not scratchy. I know it's silver in color, but it's not, doesn't have backlock in it. Some people like to use these for dishes. I save mine for cleaning with cleaning paste because it's a great partner. I love it for my stovetop, my sinks, like I said, anything I want to scrub, but I don't want to scratch, obviously. When I'm doing my headlights, I use the EnviroCloth because that's a softer plastic lens. But yeah, this stuff is amazing. And it just works so, so well. Spear sponges come in a box of 2. They're a great little tool. I love these things. In the shower too, right? Cleaning your shower, grout, all that fun stuff. Okay. Laundry detergent, right? That's the 5th product. So laundry detergent, you have 3 choices when you buy a Safe Haven 5 or you buy a Safe Haven 5 Plus, whatever bundle. They'll ask you, you're like, oh, okay, what laundry detergent do you want? Here we go. So your 3 choices are Ultra Power Plus, if you like powder or like saving tons of money. This is my favorite. Again, I'm a little partial. This is actually in the 12 years I've been doing this, #1 product I sell. I have people have this on auto ship, so they get 10% off whenever you sign up. Whenever a product is eligible for auto ship and save, you save 10% and they just get shipped to you regularly. What I tell people to be smart about it is when you get your first bag, write on here with Sharpie marker when you opened it. So that way you know how long a bag will last you. For the average family, 2 bags will do a whole year. I'm not kidding. It's super concentrated. There's anywhere from 200 to 400 loads in here, depending on your water. I personally use 1 teaspoon, so I get a little bit over 200 loads per bag. Smart, right? Just really smart. And I hope you saw my post on the laundry detergent because there's a whole bunch of other things you can do with this. Carpet cleaning machines, jewelry cleaner, wallpaper remover, cleaning vents, degreasing things. I mean, this stuff, I have it in a spray bottle like this that says UPP on it. I use it to clean everything. Carpet stains. So it does a lot more beyond laundry is what I'm saying. And it's super concentrated. None of the bad stuff in it. No phosphates, no optic brighteners, no, you know the drill. No bleach, all the scary stuff. I don't use bleach. Perfect for cleaning your microfiber because there's no fillers or fragrance or dyes in here, right? You don't want to clog your microfiber with detergent that has fillers. And most detergents on the market, even the ones that say, oh, we're organic or we're free and clear or whatever, they have fillers in them to bulk them out and can clog up your microfiber. Then you're going to be unhappy with your microfiber because 2 things will happen. Your microfiber will repel water, which means the fibers are clogged, and you may even notice your microfibers start to smell because the backlock can't get air to it. It has to have air circulation to be able to kill the bacteria within the cloth, okay? So that's why you need to be careful what detergent you use to clean your microfiber. No fragrance, no fillers, no dyes, no nothing, right? Clean, clean, clean. So this is my favorite, and it's the most economical out of the 3. However, I'll tell you why I do have the other ones in my arsenal of laundry detergent. The next one is if you're a liquid person. I have a lot of customers that love this one. This comes in 2 flavors. Comes in regular, which has no smell. And then we have a lavender one. I personally like the lavender one. I love to wash my sheets with it. You know, anything I want that calming lavender thing going. Comes with a little pump. In this bottle, right, this one I told you there had 200 to 400 loads, depending on if you use a teaspoon to a half teaspoon. And here, you only use 2 pumps. This is enzyme-based. Caution, more is not better with an enzyme. It's an organism that eats things. And if you put too much, it can stay and keep eating things. And I've had the experience where if I use too much of this, it will almost smell like vomit, which is not good. The object of the game is to reduce odor, right? The superpower in this one is that it's specific for eating organic odors and stains. Here we go. Blood, urine, sweat. This is perfect for gym clothes, athletes, my husband's stinky gym clothes. Anything that I have that's questionable, that has odors in it, I will use this. So anyway, 2 pumps. There's 230 loads in this bottle. It is a little more expensive than the powder, but if you have that need where you have a lot of stinky laundry, and you like having the convenience of 2 pumps, it's awesome. I love it. I do have it on my washing machine. My husband loves it. It's his favorite one. I think he doesn't like to measure a teaspoon. I don't know what his issue is, but this one's great. So there's the liquid. And the last one, this is our newest one. And I didn't think I'd love these guys as much as I do, but these are the strips. These are the strips, Eco Wash strips. Now, in here, it says 36 loads. Personally, I've experimented with this, and I take, like, they come in sheets like this. They dissolve super quick. Now, some sheets, you may have seen paper sheets like this. Excuse me. The thing you have to be careful of, some of them have what's called high starch content and don't dissolve well or clog or just things. Ours doesn't. Ours dissolves very easily. So don't get these wet until you want them to be wet. But they come in sheets like this, and you rip it in half, and that's how you get your 36 sheets, right? So that's what they're saying on here. However, I know for me personally, I rip it this much. And this is plenty for a load of wash for me. It's crazy, but I love this stuff. The other thing these are really good for, if you are short on space, dorm rooms, college students, elderly people, RVs, camping, I will always pack one of these strips in a little Ziploc bag, and I travel with it. It's just so awesome to have. But they're great to have on hand. They take up very little space. And they smell great. They work great. Some people use these solely. They just love the convenience of it. Excuse me. So those are your 3 choices. UPP powder, liquid, or the strips in your Safe Haven 5. Okay, that's the Safe Haven 5. I love that product. But if you want to level it up, you probably saw on my favorites day today that I had showed you the Safe Haven 5 Plus. It's actually a bundle. It's called a collection that Norwex has. And what it is it has everything that I showed you in the Safe Haven 5 plus this. It comes with a kitchen cloth, kitchen towel. This holds 2 cups of water. This is a diamond weave on one side. It's very plush. And EnviroCloth looking on the other. So this is your hand towel and your dish towel. Won't cross-contaminate. And holds 2 cups of water. Extremely absorbent. Think Thanksgiving, guys. If any of you have, I know, like for me, it's like special platters and all that kind of stuff that get hand washed. The rest go in the dishwasher. But this is great. And this is the kitchen cloth. See, it says kitchen there. Do you see it says backlock right there too? It'll tell you. This is your hang tag. Everything has a hang tag so that the air circulation can happen for the backlock. So this is the matching kitchen cloth, right? So the reason why I like the Safe Haven 5 Plus, it's one of my favorite things, is that I designate this for the kitchen and I designate this for the bathroom or other gross jobs, right? Or I keep this for big jobs. And this replaces my paper towels. This replaces my hand wiping, when I'm cooking and stuff like that, wiping the counters. This is not for doing dishes. This is for, you only use water on this. No cleaners. It's awesome. So that This set comes in the Safe Haven 5 Plus and 2 sphere sponges that I just showed you to pair with your cleaning paste. Comes in the Safe Haven 5 Plus. Great for pots and pans, scrubbing your stove and all that too. And last but not least, this comes with a body pack. Did I put one away? I put one away. The body pack actually has 3 body pack cloths. Now you might go, body pack? Think EnviroCloth for your body. It removes bacteria off your skin, right? It exfoliates. This replaces soap, shower gel, makeup remover, exfoliating powders. What else? Shower gel, soap, facial cleaners, anything like that, right? Shaving cream. You don't need shaving cream to shave your legs anymore. If any of you shave your legs, you don't need it. This stuff, there's a whole science behind the body cloth. The body cloth is not, it's like an EnviroCloth, but it's gentler for your body. Removes dead skin cells, keeps your pH, neutral on your skin. Okay, here we go. I have not used soap on my body for 12 years. I do not smell. I was really hesitant about using this kind of system. I was a Bath and Body girl. I had that, you know how they have the big yellow duck sale once a year? I would always stock up on that stuff. This is spectacular. So this has just saved so much time. Great for camping. And if you've got kids in your life, teenagers that are starting to get acne, this is so good for them. This is easy. This is not a bunch of bottles for them to do toners and all these chemicals that they put on their skin. It's just water and a cloth to clean their skin. Kids resonate with this because it's easy. Okay. This is all I've used on my face. I wear waterproof mascara, takes it off. It's awesome. So, I don't think I pulled it out. Just a second. I have a Sharpie marker here. Oh gosh, I did have a Sharpie marker that I wanted to show you. Seriously? I guess I didn't take it out. I thought I had taken it out. And here it is. Oh, I'm going to do something silly. Okay? I'm going to do this. And all right, I drew half a mustache. And while I'm at it, I'll draw on this tile right here too. Can you see that? The word 200. One time I went to a party at a home, and the mom says to me, "Hey, I did a demo for you." I bet that's always scary. I can tell you stories. But she had taken a permanent marker and written all over her coffee table. It was a nice wooden coffee table. And I went, okay. And I was a fairly new consultant. And she goes, "No, I thought you could demonstrate on it." Sure enough, I used the cleaning paste, a little bit of cleaning paste with EnviroCloth, and it came right off. But watch this. This is a body cloth. I have it dampened, right? It says, I'll show you where it says, if you ever forget the name of cloth, it says, where does it say? It says body on there. Can you see that? And it's probably hard to see because it's gray. But watch this. I'm looking in the but you see how it takes it right off? It's crazy. I've had more moms, Halloween makeup, all that stuff coming right off. It's awesome. And then I'm going to take my EnviroCloth. I think I still have some cleaning paste on here somewhere. Yeah, I do. And now I'll grab some more because it's got a lot of silver stuff on it, right? And I put the 200 here because my average host gets $200 in cash and free product when they host. So I just like to point that out. Norix has a really generous hosting program for their hosts. So consider doing that. If your wish list is getting long like mine was, you can do either or two things. You can become a consultant like I did, the starter kit is like all the Safe Haven 5 and the mop, right, which is the most coveted thing, for $9.99. There's no upfront starter cost. And also this month we have a special kit that's $19.99 with no sales obligation. There's no risk. It comes with mini EnviroCloths and mini body cloths, I believe. It's a really great little kit. No risk, no sales required, but you have all the access to 35% off, and you can sell to your friends and earn money for Christmas. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, see here. How am I doing on time? All right. We are close to done here. I'm going to do one little more mind-blowing demo that's one of my favorites. And I forgot to get some bacon grease. I think my husband, I wonder if he threw it out. Doggone, if he did, I can't do this demo, guys. Oh, gosh. My husband collects bacon grease, and I forgot to check if he had it. Because he has a whole like jar of it in here usually. Oh, I can't do it. Well, nope. Shoot, doggone it. I wonder if I could do it with butter. I'm not done with butter. We'll see. So here's the thing. We will see if this works. How about that? Sorry about that. Let's try. We can try. I love this product. This is, I'm going to warm this up with my hands. Get this going. I'll take the chunkies off. Put that aside. Bacon grease is much easier to do this with. Guess I'll have to eat some bacon for you guys. That's a sacrifice, huh? All right. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use some of this, which you guys probably recognize, this detergent, which is kind of, I'll use it. This looks like it has more, so I'm going to do it over here. Which is supposed to be a degreaser, right? We know it's supposed to be a degreaser. And then this is degreaser from Norwex. I love this product. I use it on my air fryer. My husband cooks a lot of hamburger. He loves his little greasy things. And this is just so awesome to cut through, and it's natural. So this bottle makes 5 of these bottles. Okay, so this is a concentrate. So one of these makes 5. These are called forever bottles. And you just kind of shake it around a little. And oops, I'm going to put my hand like this, so I don't want it to go on the other side. So you can see this was kind of greasy, kind of chunky, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take my hands and I'm going to go like this and see. Yep, it's working. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually cutting right through to the bottom. And I'm just kind of lightly swirling it around my fingers. And it's actually cutting through to the bottom. And look at that. It's kind of putting it all back into its original shape. I hope you can see that. It's really cool. Next, I'm going to go on this side. And this has even less butter. But what's happening here, I'm going to swirl my fingers around, and it's just making a blue creamy mess. And I'm kind of trying to press really hard to get to the mirror, but I don't know if you can see, I can't even get to the mirror. It's just a creamy blue mess. And I don't want to put that on my EnviroCloth. I'm going to put it over here on my dishcloth. Okay. So that's the degreaser, one of my favorite products for those greasy jobs that are kind of nasty. set this aside over here. The other thing in my favorites that I showed you, I don't know if you can see it, excuse my dishes, but this is the skincare system. It just came out in August. I've been using it since it came out. I have been using, if you look in the catalog, there's another skincare line called the Timeless line. I've been using that for about 12 years and I really like it. However, this stuff since August, since I've been using it, I have noticed visible changes on my skin. My skin feels hydrated. I feel so good. I just love it. And the other thing too that I never really thought about much before was the sun protect and prevent sunscreen. I mean, I was like, oh, sunscreen, I don't really go out in the sun much, but I am in front of phones and tablets and TVs and computers all the day long. And blue light has an effect on your skin that's incredibly aging. And so that's been really great. So the skincare line, since it came out in August, is like almost sold out already. So I can't say it's available. If you try to order it, it's not going to be there. But I just wanted to plant that seed. I'm going to be 65 in January, and I have really appreciated the naturalness. This is all Norwegian ingredients, food for your face, so healthy. Norwex has a 60-day money-back guarantee. When this does come back in stock, let me know if you want to know, and I'll put you on my list because it's spectacular. It really is. So if you have a huge wish list, consider hosting, guys. It's easy. It's free. It's worth a shot. These pop-ups are super easy. I also do Facebook parties. If you have if you like Facebook group parties, that's a fun one too. And then I also do in-home shows that are within an hour of me. So you can always check with me to see if that works for you too. And then if you want more information on becoming a consultant, it's just been a life changer for me. That's been so happy and positive. And we're like one of the top teams in the company. It's just really great. So I think that's it. You're going to be getting a post from me, a text from me that will have all the shopping information. I'm here to help you. Please tell me if you have any cleaning challenges that you need help with, like suggestions for. I also the other thing too is if you need help, like condensing your order, you've got a certain cleaning situation you're trying to address and you're buying products and you want me to check your order over to get the biggest bang for your buck. I'm a big one about that. I don't mind helping you with that either. So just reach out to me, text me, let me know, but be watching for that next text that will have all your shopping information. And thank you so much for watching this. I know this was long, but I hope it was fun for you and a little bit informative too. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.